And what is up, guys? Welcome back. Check it out. We're doing something pretty exciting today. As you could probably tell from the amazing title of this video you clicked, we are going to be playing today Metroid Prime Trilogy Collection, very specifically Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Now, I sort of hinted to this being the game that I was going to play for a new Let's Play on Twitter in the last week or so. It's a game that I've actually wanted to come back and play just for myself for a while, because it had been a long time. And I also thought it would be a great game to do for the channel. You know, I tend to do a 4 or 5 part Let's Play of any given game that I'm doing. My Let's Plays are never super popular, with the rare exception. Metroid Fusion was pretty popular. My Watch Dogs Wii U is insanely popular. That was a lot of fun. That felt so good. But typically, my random Let's Plays, they're not a big deal. I just do them because I love doing them. I love playing any kind of game, and I love kind of putting up some episodes for you guys to watch and enjoy if in fact you like them. And Metroid is my #1 series. You've heard me talk about it. Metroid Prime and Metroid Zero Mission are like my 2 favorite games of all time. Metroid Prime is my #1 of all time, followed very closely by Zero Mission and Super Metroid. But the entire Metroid Prime trilogy is fantastic, so I'm really excited to come back and play what is sort of considered the dark horse of the Metroid Prime trilogy, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. And what's really cool is we're not just playing the Metroid Prime trilogy that was available on the eShop after, what, a Nintendo Direct last year. Oh no, we are playing this Metroid Prime trilogy, the original Steelbook release from GameStop that came out 2009, I want to say, I think it was. That's exactly what I have here, the special edition. This is a launch day copy. I am one hell of a Metroid fan, and there was no way I was going to let this scoop me by. I could not possibly have passed this up, so very excited and proud to own this, if you can see. It's a pretty rare collectible, because for a while you couldn't find any version of the Metroid Prime trilogy without spending a lot of money to get a physical retail copy. And then, of course, it was released on the eShop a little bit ago, so that changed things. So you can actually find now much easier and cheaper because of the eShop release. You can find just regular Wii cases with that game inside of it, but the steel box with the clear sleeve over it, that is remarkably rare. So very proud to own that. I wish I had a copy that I had never opened, but that's okay. Still a pretty awesome thing, so really happy to have it. Anyway, like I said, we're going to be playing the Dark Horse game of the Metroid Prime trilogy. I've gone through all of these games a couple times. I think since moving to my Wii U, I must never have played Metroid Prime 2. When I was playing it on my Wii, I had for sure gone through it, so that's why I think you see nothing here. Anyway, it is the Dark Horse game. Like I said, it's easily the hardest of the 3. I think it's the hardest Metroid game ever made. Arguably Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion is actually a really tough game, but Echoes is like a special kind of hard. But it's also a special kind of brilliant because of the light-dark mechanic of Planet Aether. And it also introduced a little bit more cinematics and story elements by introducing some of the Galactic Federation scenes and troops that you sort of are following and running into here and there throughout this game. And it also introduced my favorite non-Samus character in any Metroid Prime game, Dark Samus. I mean, I prefer Dark Samus more than Metroid Prime. The character, the boss, actually, Metroid Prime, more than Ridley, more than any Adam Malkovich, from Other M, who I actually very much enjoyed. Dark Samus is amazing and such a great dichotomy. Even though Dark Samus is effectively Metroid Prime, I think of Metroid Prime still as like the Metroid Prime that you defeat at the end of the first game before fighting the ultimate thing. So that's kind of why I think Dark Samus is a pretty amazing character. Anyway, I don't want to go on too much longer. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Hopefully a lot of you guys have never played this game or never had a chance to see much of it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of it right now. Oh yeah. We'll just do normal because this game is already super, super, super difficult. What's really exciting is I've played this game many times, and I do know it very well. However, it's probably been the longest since I've played this, and I have a recent run-through of the original Metroid Prime in my head, and I had previously, before that, gone through Metroid Prime 3 again, and then it was sometime before that I had done a Metroid Prime 2 run-through, which was probably in 2011 or so. So it's been a while, but I've played this a couple times. We'll see how much I remember. Kind of rediscovering it for the first time here. So I'll let this go. Data confirmation. Oh god, this game is so. This is the longest game and the hardest game of any Metroid game. It's crazy. Okay, and we're setting up Aether here. Aether, Ether, however you want to pronounce it. I'd say Aether. Target found. Let's do it. Yeah, I hope that this is a popular enough series. Like, I feel like I'll make this my regular sort of sporadic run through of this game. So I'll probably play it again to completion. But if I doubt I'd film the entire thing and put it up as a Let's Play. But you know, if everyone's into this, I'll post as many episodes as people seem to be enjoying. Like I said, most Let's Plays I do go to 3 or 4 episodes. So unless it would be insanely popular, and I'll post as much as people get into. So here we are, crashing on Planet Aether. There was a signal sent out. She's following a group of Galactic Federation troops. This is taking place right after Metroid Prime. And it's awesome. Fun fact about this game. I attended E3 in 2004. It's the only E3 I attended. It was arguably the best E3 almost ever. So many amazing games. I was very happy to be there when Metroid Prime 2 was a game that was there. So I actually had a chance to play this at E3 a year before it released. The best thing ever. Here we go. Alright. Of course, using the Wii controls. Okay. Also, of course, something notable about Metroid Prime 2 is, God, the environments are so great, is how it did include a multiplayer mode, and it's a lot of people kind of diss it for that exact reason. But it was a pretty cool attempt, I think, and then, you know, Metroid Prime Hunters came out of that, and now the everyone's favorite game, Metroid Prime Federation Force, which like I said, I'm no longer mad about. That's another one. So this is a unique mechanic. These keys, you get a bunch of these different colored things throughout the world that are unlocking the different gates. So I won't be able to open this yet. Unable to interface with door control system. Cannot translate alien text. Text is door. You'll need update from the. So we're gonna go fall down over here. It's so crazy how well I know this game, but also won't remember a lot of it, so this will be interesting. Also very happy to be playing another game on my Wii U for Let's Play, because I can do the headphones again. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I just can't do that, so it's really nice to do that with the Wii U. Codex Genome Splinter. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. I will, even though I like collecting and scanning as much as I can, I'm not really going to do that for the Let's Play portion, because that's not fun for you guys. Okay, we know what that is. So, we're going to do this. Gate will remain open once activated. So, again, this plays just like Metroid Prime on the Trilogy Collection for anyone who's played that, but maybe not this game. And I also do love how in Metroid Prime 2 they upgraded the way the scan looks, the way all the items are highlighted in very specific colors, and it's not just a little kind of like target beacon in the first game. They sort of show up and are indicated by their color throughout the entirety of her view through the visor, so it's pretty cool. So these are some dead enemies. I don't want to. I'm so tempted to start scanning everything, and I don't want to do that for you guys. So I got to remind myself not to, except for when I need to. Like I don't remember what to do here. Converted cargo pod. I know I have to get this thing to slide when a nearby panel is scanned. Oh, hello. That's simple. Gate control system restored. Moving gate. So now this thing slides open. Yes. I love small touches in these games that sell the world, like how the scan little panel is right here, and you can see the power conduits running and getting power all the way to it. So you could have followed it just there to find it. It's just fun, awesome stuff like that. So now There is this elevator. System offline. Okay, not worried about that. Let's get some mappage. Yeah, I definitely want to hear from anyone who's anyone who has opinions on this game. Of course, you know, Metroid fans who like or don't like this game, people who maybe have never played this, you know, what you are thinking about it as you're watching me go through it, stuff like that. That's a lot of fun. You know, this game has a great addition to the Metroid lore because, like I said, even though it's not as good as the original Metroid Prime, this kind of took a more cinematic turn. You know, leading into Metroid Prime 3, which is very cinematic, into Other M, which is extremely cinematic. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm one of the few Metroid fans that really enjoyed Other M, as I said. You've seen me do a Let's Play of it, actually. This is so eerie. It's like a horror movie, man. And these bastards. So, I gotta scan them. I gotta do it. I know that they go to my logbook. Worker splinters. I like how they're like kind of see-through, kind of like they're like an exoskeleton. Or newly developed, maybe newly hatched, I should say. It's great, too, seeing these guys all strung up. They all have their own stories, I think. Codex Genomatch. Standard human. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators. Freaking awesome. And kind of disgusting. This guy had a bad day. Marine Corps personal log entry. This is a huge part of how you get some of the data in this game. I'm not going to read it as much as I want to. I'm keeping things simple for the Let's Play. So, I'm morphing. It's so nice starting the first two Metroid Prime games and having your abilities, even though you know that they're going to be sucked away from you. I think we have to go into like a... I think it's... Alright, I gotta do some scannage. I don't remember here. Attempts to block enemy access have been in vain. Enemy units have bypassed. Oh, here it is. Here we go. I got you. Oh, God, that shit's so cool, man. And... here we have this. I think it's active, or do I have to make it active? Bomb side, it's good to go. So... typical, just like they had established in the original game. It's great because this is so much like the very first game, which it's hard for a lot of us to remember when the first Metroid Prime and then this game even were brand new, and the whole idea of playing a Metroid game... oh yeah, these guys get resurrected here. Here's the first look at the dark matter from Dark Aether. And what it's capable of doing. You sons of bitches. What if I did that? Dark Trooper. Da -ba -da -ba -da. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it's just hard to remember back when these games were brand new, and we had never seen Metroid like this. In fact, we hadn't seen most games like this. That was one of the big revolutions about Metroid Prime. That game looked better than it had any right to look, and played differently than any game before it. It was just very unique, and it was also while at the same time being one of the oldest and most tried and true series in the gaming industry, being Metroid. And so it was just this weird combination, and all the right pieces came into place to make that a masterpiece, and it was a huge seller, and it was Game of the Year across the board almost. It was just like the biggest, best thing. And so the sequel did an amazing job building on the ground fundamentals, the foundation of what that game had done, without changing too much, too. But there are a couple fantastic differences in this one that aren't present in the original. Alright. Let's move on this away. out of the way. I freaking love being back in this world again, you guys. You have no idea. This... Yeah. I was like, is this the first Dark Samus? There she is. God, I just love her so much. Alright. Here we go. This is the hook. This is what Nintendo did so well twice now. First with A Link to the Past, and then with this game. We have a light, dark world mechanic. And it's so made. Look how it still looks so beautiful. Wow. Flippin' Retro Studios. I love you guys. Please be making something amazing right now. Whatever your secret game is that Nintendo refuses to share. That's such a great thing. Alright, so this is where the whole game changes. And this is just Metroid's short, small little introduction. I'm going to lose my powers here. Short introduction into how this mechanic will work for this game. Look at this. She's like, no, you didn't. I love her so much. Or it. Him. Spoiler alert, it's Metroid Prime. Oh, shit. See, these kinds of moments. Very cinematic and action-heavy, which was not typical of any Metroid, and also very different from the original Prime. There weren't a lot of moments that played out like this in that game. Actually, I don't even know if there were any. And exposed to the darkness. I love this shot. She fires up into the air. All right, here's the typical Metroid formula. I'm gonna lose some good things here. Alert! Gear stolen by unknown creatures. Space jump thrusters offline, so I don't have double jump. Grapple beam, of course. Morph ball. Yeah, I don't think I have power bombs, no missiles. All the typical stuff. All remaining systems online and active. So you can move and shoot. Enjoy. Alright. Let us carry on here. Hero. This is great because, man, I'd love to be able to get in here, but as soon as I lost my power bombs, I can't frickin' get in there. Or my morph ball bomb, sorry. Can't get in there. Wait, did I go backwards? Nope, this is where I want to be. It's great that you do have the charge, because that isn't the case in Metroid Prime. Right, so I'm going... Yeah, so we got the save right behind us here. We'll do that. It's a hard knock life, Samus. I feel your pain. What the? Oh yeah, get out of the way. I was like, I know it's here. I forgot it was right here. Die, 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 die. So yeah, that was the introduction of Dark Samus, and which was only hinted at the very end after the battle with Metroid Prime's final form that isn't the giant monster beast thing. And then we actually see what was happening there. And so introduction of Dark Samus, introduction of Dark Aether, and like I said a second ago, you know, this game was sort of accused of borrowing from A Link Between, or not, oh my god, A Link to the Past's mechanic of the light and dark world element, which is totally true, but there's nothing wrong with that. This game handles it very, very differently, obviously, than that game did. And I think it's still brilliant, and it makes for the most intricate puzzles and the most intricate world of any Metroid game to date. Without question, like, it is unrivaled. Nothing in the first Prime, in Super Metroid, or in Corruption rivals what this game did as far as its world design and its puzzle design. But at the same time, that also made it very hard, huge barrier of entry. When you get to the final area of this game, which is called the Sanctuary, so difficult. It's an amazing area, but it is the hardest section in any Metroid game you'll ever play. I mean, it's just insane. But to Retro's credit, too, because they just designed an amazing area with you know, great enemies. All right, move on a little bit more here. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, so this is... I shouldn't be able to open this, right? Or can I? I don't remember. Yeah, so I gotta go this way. Am I going backwards? There we go, that's what I wanted. Let's do it. So now the game opens up into typical Metroid formula where it's like, okay, you've got this big world to be at. And it's amazing. Scan visor is useful. You should use the scan visor. I know I have to get this thing lifted here. Yeah, it's... I can get that lifted. There's this. And I mean, does it even have to be said, because we've all said it so many times, how this kind of game would be amazing on the Wii U and amazing on the gamepad? Like, oh, look at all the scanning, you know, and I'm obviously skipping most of the scanning that I should be doing in this game, but think of how fantastic that would be with the touchscreen on the gamepad. I just don't understand. And again, as I said, it doesn't even have to be Metroid Prime. To me, Metroid Prime is done. That series, that story, that trilogy, these games, they're done. But you can make a different first-person game and change up a couple things, but maybe still borrow the scanning element. I think that would be totally fine. You know, maybe small, you know, graphical style change, presentation change, things like that. Maybe a different version of this various suit that Samus is wearing. That would work great. But, you know, obviously that's not happening. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Whatever the hell the NX is going to be, and I feel like the gamepad is either going to still work with the NX, or it's going to have its own version, like a better version of the NX, or the gamepad, sorry. So it's not like it's really still out of the realm of possibility, but how it was never decided to be made for the Wii U, I just will never know. And I think it's too bad. I think we, the gamers, missed out on an amazing opportunity, and I think Nintendo did too, but that's okay. I think the future for Metroid still could be very bright, so I'm sure that they're working on something for the NX. Anywho, let's not talk about that stuff. Let's play this amazing game. Why did I not pay attention to what just happened? Oh, that's why. You and you. It's crazy. Like, when I do think about another Metroid game on the Wii U, which I said I wouldn't talk about, but now I want to talk about it. When I think about that, I think, oh yeah, with the gamepad, like, that's the way it would be so great for like another first-person Metroid game, or any kind of Metroid game where you could still use a scanning or interacting with the environment mechanic with that amazing, with the gamepad, the touchscreen, the gyro sensing that's on it, maybe use the camera, I don't know. So this stuff we need dark ammo for, which we don't have yet. And it's like, yeah, I would love to play it that way. Here we go. This is what I thought was going to happen before. That is so amazing. We do get to go up inside of that thing. Temple Grounds. Yeah, so I'd love to do that. But, at the same time, the Wii Remote and Nunchuck is so freaking fantastic for any shooter, let alone for Metroid and for Metroid Prime. Like, these games, part of what makes the trilogy work so well and what made Metroid Prime Corruption so good is these controls. Like, it just is the difference maker. So there's the thing that I got lifted before. Somewhere over here, yeah, there's this, but I can't get this. I think I need missiles. There is a blast shield door blocking process. Missile blast. You ain't blasting no missiles, buddy. So this will take us up. I can't remember what that's actually called. To the big thing above us here. To that thing. What the hell was that called? I don't remember. Anyway, that will take us up eventually. We have 3 different access points to it. But we're not there yet. Because we're still baby Samus. I can't do anything. What the hell? I can't remember what that thing is called. It's killing me. Industrial winch engaged. Why, thank y'all. Malfunction. Whoa. Hey. Calm down. Die, 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 die. Oh, yay. The music is so great here. When we get to the Torvus Bog, man, I would love to be able to play this game long enough for you guys to be able to have some Torvus Bog stuff. Probably my favorite music in the game is the Torvus Bog. Yeah, I need, I think, power bombs. Or super missiles, I think. I'm clear to proceed. Some gates will remain locked. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Oh, he all perks up like you. I want to eat your face. Open. I just love the world design. Imagine what this could look like on the Wii U, man. Or even the NX, whatever. Just in an HD console. So amazing. And I'm someone who actually, I know everyone talks about being sick of remakes and whatnot, and like it's like I agree, but this would be an amazing game to make an HD remake of. The trilogy, just make it HD, you know, but it's okay. Anyway, he's got a log that, again, I'm not going to read, because we're kind of going zipping fast. I don't want to take up too much time with that. I don't quite remember what that does. Transmission fail, atmospheric, something. You. Love it. These guys don't really pose too much of a threat. They're basically like zombies, you know. In your face, zombie. You so dead. You guys. Oh, there's a turret. Growler. Nice. Yes, I know. Here we go. It definitely helps that I know a lot of this stuff, because this would be taking forever otherwise. Whee! Whoa, I got turned around. Where am I? Come on now. There we go. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Here's a good cinematic moment we get to see here. This is really cool. I love this part. So we're going to watch a little bit of data recorded history here for these GFS troops. Or GFMC, I guess, Task Force. Galactic Federation, I don't know what that means. Engaged an unknown space pirate flight. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on planet Aether. That music is so good. We followed the space pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Run! Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our something or other. Upon landing, we split into 2 units. One set up an op space, and fuck, man, can't read that fast. Until they appeared. Boom, boom, boom. I remember when I took this home and played this for the first time, 2004. I think it was November 14th, 2004, if memory serves me correctly. And when I watched this, this was like... Because this is kind of like the extent of how cutscenes in any game on any of the 6th generation consoles was happening. And it was great because it was so cinematic, it was so action-packed. I loved seeing that in a Nintendo game and in a Metroid game. Because this made everyone in the world just think of Halo. Halo was like the biggest thing at that time. And it was like, wow, like they're kind of borrowing some neat elements from Halo. And I didn't mind that, because it didn't seem like a copy, and they still made a game that I think is better than Halo, even though I do love Halo. And that's just what this was like at that time in 2004. This came out a week after Halo 2. That was the thing, and Halo 2, if anyone remembers, was the biggest shit in history at the time that that launched. So it's great to kind of see these things happening at the same time, and I was like, wow, Nintendo can do this stuff too, this is so cool. That guy is dead. And I think he's going to be right next to me. Yep. Samus has a heart. That's what we're learning. Alright. So we'll go for a couple more minutes here. This I can't open yet either. I don't remember when I can start opening those. So all these guys would give me pretty cool backstory with their logbook entries. But again, I'm skipping that. I'm just going to scan them because I'm OCD. If I know something is logbook worthy, I'm going to have to scan it. So... I think there is... If I remember right, inside there is a... I got an upgrade. Damn it, I don't remember... Oh yeah, I was like, I know I had to get in the ship somehow. Doors to open position! Wait. Access granted. I don't remember what's... Oh. Thanks. That's what I needed. Thank you for the map. Alright. Can I get that way? I guess so. I think I have to jump out the side here. It's great, you can go into the cockpit here. I thought I remembered there was a guy in here, I guess not. CDRK Starling Pilot. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it, buddy. I love these things. And boom. See, I don't remember here because I can't get into this. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I can't get into that either, right? I do not remember where to go. See, and I can't go in there, right? I think I just got to go back. I don't remember. It's been a while, so. All right. So if we go back here, I can't get in there. And I can't... Oh, yeah, what is this goddamn thing called? Oh, it won't show me yet, will it? Damn it. Crap! I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I really feel like I'm still supposed to go forward from here. Oh, I suck at this. But I can't, because that's my only way. Yeah. And that takes me to, I think that takes me to Torvus Bog right there. Can't go through that, can't go through that. You know, I can't go there. Alright, let's go back and see. I can't do that yet either. Crap. I'm hoping something comes back to me here. Won't this open? I don't have a high-yield explosive. Alright. I definitely do have to go this way. Alright, come on, memory. We can do this. Alright, let's do this one more time. I must have missed something obvious. Whoa. Straight line. So... we'll go this way. I don't have missiles. That's why. Because that's where my I was right, though. I remembered that there was an upgrade in there. I just thought I had to come back to it way later. I'm a dummy. Alright. Let's freaking do what we're supposed to do. Ah, shit, crap! Oh, so we have dark splinters here. Dark splinter. So this is another huge mechanic to this game, is how... a lot of the enemies you'll fight in the light world start to get taken over by the darkness of Aether more and more as you go, and they're way harder, way stronger, as you saw with the zombie troopers. But those are nothing compared to what we're going to have eventually. Really? Alright. Good, we're good, we're good. God, I'm so glad I decided to try blowing that thing up. Boop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. What if I said, take that? Oh, nope. Looks like he was just taking a nap and then shit just didn't go his way. Whee! Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh. I almost, in a way, do sort of miss playing Metroid Primes 1 and 2 without the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, just because I did that initially. And I can't even remember what it's like. I remember you holding the left trigger on the GameCube controller to lock things, and you could hold the right to lock her in place, and it was just so different than any first-person game, and it was made even more different with the Wii Remote, but it's better with the Wii Remote. It's just hard to imagine that in 2002 and in 2004, I played those games without them. It's just been so long since I've played it without this. Take that. So that's where the war wasps come from. It's their hives. Boom. Am I going to make it to a save space soon? It's a pretty long episode here. We'll get through this room. Son of a bitch! Where I have to take a path. I have to go around some way. Yeah, I have to get... Alright, I've got to find... Oh. Hidden in oh so plain sight. I'm not done with you. Right? Or do I just blow it up with a missile? Maybe I'm... Yep, that's what it is. Take that. Take that! Oh, now I go through it. Okay. Again, it's been a while. There we go. Oh wait, I still need this. Whee! It's like a roller coaster without a roller coaster. Boom. Ah, here's a Luminoth. Been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required. It's basically flippin' super dead. Give me. Alright. This will be exciting. Alright, so now we're going up to the thing that I can't remember what it's called. So we'll call it there. 40-minute episode, pretty long, you know, but I could just keep the Great Temple. Really, was it that simple and I couldn't remember? So we'll call that the first episode of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes playthrough. Having a lot of fun. This is, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. And I really enjoy coming back to play this one because, like I said, it is the one that people talk about the least. Not many people have bad things to say about it. It's just not usually part of the Metroid conversation or the Metroid Prime conversation. Even though it introduced one of the most important elements to Samus's character and to the Metroid Prime trilogy with Dark Samus, it just isn't brought up a lot, and it's an amazing game. Hard as balls, but amazing. So I'm really excited to go through a couple more episodes with you guys. Let me know if you enjoy this. You know, I'll post as many as people seem to be into. I want to hear your thoughts on Metroid Prime. Metroid is a series. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes specifically. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think about it? Thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye out for another video pretty soon. This is Rob of Rule of 2 Review. It's not the first time I've done that. Rob of Rule of 2 Review, and I will catch you guys next time.